Who's to say they can't change their mind? Anything that will make these... What the... Why is this thing down here? Why is there a roaring moon here? I thought it only spawned in that cave. What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and we are back with Pokémon Scarlet. And last we left off, I realized that we actually had to do a little bit more before we could go into the epilogue, including win the Academy tournament and beat all the gym leaders again. So I've done that. I even went through and befriended the teachers and everything at the school, did everything they told me to do, gave them some life advice and whatnot. But now we're back, and before we go to the epilogue and hopefully wrap this game up, there's some unfinished business we have in two areas. The first of which is here in the terrarium, and it's because there is a Pokemon hidden here that I happen to just... while watching some YouTube videos, I learned about it. Apparently, they don't tell you it's in the game. You somehow just have to... People just have to stumble upon it and find it. But, anyway. In this case, it's a Pokemon that you have to do a very specific thing in order to get it to spawn. And that thing is... spin in this circle of leaves that is whirling around me for... I've seen it said... Oh god. Well, I heard 10 seconds. Well, it looks like it actually worked. I actually have spent about 15 to 20 minutes trying to get this to work and could not get it to work, but, well, there it is. That's what we were looking for. Meloetta. So, why don't we try to capture this thing? One of the rare instances of a... one of the rare instances of a mythic Pokemon being able to be captured in the game without an event. I just want to know how anyone found this. How could you have even possibly known to look for it? And the bolt went to sleep. Well, you're just gonna have to sleep. The last few battles we've had went fairly well. Alright, here we go. Let's try Ultra Ball. I don't know what the capture rate for this thing will be. I guess we can continue the streak of one ball captures. Like I said, I have no idea how, what am I taking? A friend ball. Okay. I have no idea how long it took, for that to work that way, but let's see. Do I get credit for, Wait. Well, where would Meloetta be? I earned credit for capturing it. In which Pokédex is it in? Or maybe I already had that credit. I don't know. I didn't get a Pokédex thing. Oh well. Who knows? Anyway, that's it. There's Meloetta. Like I said, what you guys didn't see is me seeing her spinning in the wrong direction, I guess, for about 15 minutes and couldn't get it to spawn. But, that's that. And the final bit of unfinished business we have takes us back into Area 0, believe it or not. Wait, that's right. We don't need that. You can just jump right down, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, as much as I would like to waste time and just wander about in here, because I do love this area, the problem is, at this point, there's really nothing else to do here. But we did come back before, and I thought we were done with this area. Even though there is still a locked room in the underdepths, I thought there must be something just we're missing, or just something maybe that has not been added to the game yet. But what it turns out is there is a hidden... There's one more stellar type Pokemon in the underdepths. Now, I looked all over the place to see if there might, if there was one. Could not find it, but so I just assumed that there was none. We got them all, and that whatever that extra room was just locked away. Problem is, that's not the case. But I see one thing we can check that I don't think we checked before when we came here looking for the last two Paradox Pokemon. It's this cave over here. You shiny? No. I really thought there would be something in here, in this cave. But I don't think there is. This looked like a good place for a really rare Pokemon. But just not. This area really is a little bit, as cool as it is, as much fun as I have, and as special as it feels. It also kind of feels like it had more potential than they were willing to tap into. I know some people are theorizing that there could be more DLC for this game coming at some point. At the time that I'm recording this, it's a little bit before Pokemon Day, which is usually when, you know, right around either just before or during February is when we get Pokemon news. We haven't got anything yet, so speculation is of course rampant. I've avoided it But, who knows what'll happen. I would assume that because there's an epilogue for this game that you can play through, then that would mean that the story is over. But who's to say they can't change their mind? Anything that will make these... What the... Why is this thing down here? Why is there a roaring moon here? I thought it only spawned in that cave. It's stuck in the glass. Or in the crystal. These little gibbles are chasing me. Can I trigger the battle with you? No. It can't reach me. It's sort of weird and funny. I thought they were only, you could only spawn a roaring moon in that cave. I was wondering if maybe you could swap the elevator back to the time machine, but I don't think you can. Something else. The Underdepths is... it's a cool place. But... this really is a very empty location. For the hidden secret base of the Pokemon that's themed around the second half of this entire DLC, and the big point leading up to its reveal, there really is nothing here. I mean, this music is awesome. It's... I think I still prefer the regular, the standard Area Zero theme to this one. But this version is pretty great too. I just wish... I wish this part of the game had been a bit more eventful, or at least building upon the lore of Area Zero. Instead, the battle with Terrapagos is largely about Kieran and less to do with Area Zero or the Paradox Pokemon, which to me was a weird decision. I don't understand why they would do that, you know. I don't understand why in this game where the big mystery has to do with these strange creatures, why is it that in this entire DLC the Paradox Pokemon become mostly an afterthought? To me, the existence of the Paradox Pokemon was like the main story. Your Carbink. Anyway, since we're down here, there is one more, there's one more Terraform Pokemon. I'm gonna try to find it. Honestly, not sure where it would be. I know you've got to like fly to get to it. be back in that first room. Now, see, the interesting thing, and they don't really talk about it much, is, like, look, these Pokemon, I can't remember what this little flowery thing is called. It's the first form of Glamora, but they're explicitly tied to this area. Aside from the Carbink, which I don't think you could see before this, like, we're not even told exactly what they are either. Which I think it's interesting. Carbink is a Pokemon that I believe was first introduced in the Unova games. Which people have pointed out there's a lot of references to Unova here, especially with Blueberry Academy being located in Unova. Alright, so let's see. There are places to fly. Little hidden catacombs to climb. I'm just got to figure out which way is the right way. I want to try to find this last one without looking it up on the internet, even though that might be a bit difficult. It looks like a pretty wide area, but it's really not. Let's go back down further. Maybe it's down here. It does look like you can fly upwards here. Problem is, that looks pretty hard. Come on, man. I guess I'm gonna have to go back up. I swear we'll get to the epilogue. I swear I'm gonna get there. See, look at that. Where am I? Let go. Crap. Hang on, am I stuck? Why did I fall off the crystal? Get off. Wait, oh, well, I accidentally found it. Okay. Is there anything else here? No, it looks small. But yeah, there was a terrestrial Garchomp, and it's hanging there with its mouth open, or was. It shut its mouth finally. Alright. Let's let my Tinkaton take care of this one. It would have been nice if this one was not, like, off the path. At least we get to hear this music one more time. Actually, it's kind of wild. Like, this part of the game is more about the Stellar type than it is about the Paradox Pokemon. I hate that we didn't really get any sort of definitive, you know, answer to the Paradox Pokemon. They just kind of become an afterthought, and I thought that was like the most interesting part of the game. Should I replace? Sure. I don't know. Why not? Used to be fly was the only way to travel. Heard a sound from somewhere. Could it have been a crystal disappearing? Where even was this? Oh, look at that. There's a TM tucked away. Stone Edge. I'm still not even sure where I came from. Get off. Slide around. Back out through the cave. Alright. I guess I can just leave. Will it let me just fly out of here? I guess so. We'll find out. Yep.